across the age range, poverty is a real struggle for people in Cleveland. Cleveland is the worst in child poverty of any large city. We're number 2 in poverty for working age people, and we're number 3 for older adults. We have over 220,000 people in Cleveland who are living below the poverty threshold.
Everybody you see that's homeless has got a different situation.
I have developed rheumatoid arthritis. Even as I speak to you today, my knees are in a terrible state of affairs.
And you need 2 forms to get your driver's license, 2 forms to get your birth certificate, 2 forms to get your social security card.
To be able to figure out where you're going to sleep at night, where you're going to eat at night, then have an alarm on your phone, where to charge your phone for an alarm.
So if you ain't got none of them forms, how are you going to obtain any of that information?
It's a crazy, terrible cycle.
The types of services that are provided by St. Hermans are enabling people to meet their immediate needs of getting enough food to eat, but then their longer term needs, and move on that path from poverty to economic self-sufficiency.
We tend to meet the people that are living in homelessness. They're living on the streets, they're living in abandoned buildings, no place to live, no place to go, no direction.
Right now we're staying in the car, and I got a diagnosis with bone cancer. He's taking care of me. We was on the street for a while, living in the bandos and stuff. So the car is a move up for us.
I'm from the projects, so I ain't going back to the projects. Like, I grew up in the project, born and raised. 3 of my brothers died down there. My twin brother got killed down there. So I've been shot 4 times. I got shot by accident walking down the street.
In order for someone to really start developing healthy, anchoring relationships, you really have to deal with the trauma first. You know, a lot of those childhood traumas were not recognized. They weren't taken care of after that calamity, and they didn't have a community or a family to come back to that says, yes, that was terrible and now it's going to be better. So you grow up unsure of what's safe, what's not safe. I just see them pushing away society and saying, I'm not even going to deal with you and your rules. I'm just going to where I can control things, which may be a few feet of earth underneath a bridge.
I was literally sleeping in the street. And a large part of that is just trying to stay out of trouble, trying to keep my nose clean, trying to be safe. My shoes got stolen, and that kind of indicated to me that I wasn't as safe in the street as I thought I was.
I had suffered a lot of trauma. My mother remarried. She had a kid by her husband, which was my brother. I could tell that I wasn't treated the same way. They thought that I would be a stronger person and I can overcome this, but I didn't.
I was married, I had my own house, and I had a good job, and got divorced, and my wife basically took everything. That's basically when I became homeless.
My grandmother got sick. I came up here about 2 years ago to take care of her, and she recently died, so the bills started coming in, and it was too much for me. So I happened to lose the house, and I don't have any family here, so I'm estranged from my dad. We don't really talk that much. So, it's hard on your own. When you get into that hole, it's just so hard. It's mentally more than anything. St. Hermans can make it easy for you to get even again. Once you realize, other people care. I didn't dig myself in a hole that I'm just gonna be like this forever.
The men that live here and the people that come here, it does provide a real sense of community for them. I've had men put it to me this way, it's like a family.
Everything I learned about de-escalation, I learned on the porch of St. Hermans. I had my first experience of just having somebody fall apart right in front of me, crying and weeping, and I sat on the steps with my hand on their back just saying, you're safe, you're safe, you're safe, you're safe. The beauty of St. Hermans is that everybody is welcome and everybody is safe.
I have the stability, the safety, the core support I need.
I really didn't have no direction when I first came here. I'm so grateful for St. Hermans, someplace to point me in the right direction.
Family. It's been like a family. Something that I had missed when I was younger.
They gave me like 6 blankets in here. They gave me 6 blankets to cover up with and give me some leg warmers and stuff for me so I'd stay warm.
Yeah, St. Hermans is kind of a lifesaver for me.
Now, that's a bold statement, but in their minds, the help they needed to survive was found on this little street in Ohio City, 4410 Franklin Boulevard.